Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Techno Talks here. So today we got another speed test, and this time it's going to be against the Google Pixel 3a on our left right here, and the Samsung Galaxy S10e. So the Galaxy S10e is Samsung's budget phone, and the Google Pixel 3a is Google's current budget phone until they come out with the 4a. We still have the 3a for their budget phone. So right now, they're both around a year old. The Galaxy S10e is a little older, came out a little earlier than the Google Pixel 3a, and they also had very different price points when they first came out. The Pixel 3a has a $400 price point, and the Galaxy S10e has a $750 price point. So they were both supposedly budget phones of their own companies, but the Galaxy S10e was a little different. It still cost around $750. And there are some reasons for that. So the price point is not just some weird price point that Samsung decided to put in. It's actually reasonable, and with the specs inside of this phone, it's actually a perfect price point. But right now, you can get this phone for around $400, $300. So you could buy it for refurbished $250. So those are some pretty good deals. And the Pixel 3a you can buy for $150, $200 refurbished or used, and you get it for $400 for when it's new. So let's talk about some of the specs on these phones. The Samsung Galaxy S10e on the right here has a Snapdragon 855 processor, so it was last year's flagship chipset. So that's one of the main reasons the price point is higher than the Pixel 3a. And the 3a has a Snapdragon 670 chipset. So there is a big difference between the chipsets. One is a lot weaker than the other one, and that's what defines the price point on these phones. Also, build quality. The Samsung Galaxy S10e is made out of glass, and the Pixel 3a is made out of polycarbonate. And there are some camera differences. We got two cameras here, wide angle and ultra wide angle, and a normal camera, just one wide angle camera. And those are just some of the main things that are on these phones that actually differentiate the price. So as I said, Snapdragon 855 and Snapdragon 670 processor, and then also the Galaxy S10e on the 128GB variant, which I have right here, has 6GB of RAM, and the Pixel 3a comes with 4GB of RAM with 64GB of storage. So you can see there is a difference between the specs, and I guess we can get on with it. So let me unlock both these phones right here. So I have a set of apps, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, and then some shopping apps and 3 games. So I have 3 of each row. Let's bring down the brightness on this a little. Okay, so as you guys already know the process, I'm just gonna say 3, 2, 1 and click through the apps. So let's start off with Instagram really quick in 3, 2, 1. So faster, well, pretty close actually. Faster on the S10e, but it's pretty close. So Snapchat in 3, 2, 1. So around the same. That was a tie. YouTube in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that was around the same time. Not too big of a difference. Amazon in 3, 2, 1. So that was really close. I think that was a tie again. So the Pixel 3a is keeping up. So let's go on to the next app. Best Buy in 3, 2, 1. That's weird. Galaxy S10e still hasn't loaded it up. Okay, now, okay, so that was a clear win for the Pixel 3a. I think I'm not sure what happened, but it didn't load it in for a while. So eBay in 3, 2, 1. Faster on the S10e right there. Not by too much. So they're pretty close. The Pixel 3a is still keeping up, but now we're on the games row, and let's see if it still keeps up with this Snapdragon 670. Temple Run in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that was faster on the Samsung Galaxy S10e. Not by too much again, but it was faster anyways. So Subway Surfers in 3, 2, 1. Let's turn down the volume really quick. So S10e right there by a couple seconds, 2-3 seconds. Again, not too much of a difference. So I've been using both of these phones and they both run very smoothly. Even when I'm playing Call of Duty on the Pixel 3a, I still get pretty nice frames. So I can go to the max frames. You just gotta reduce the quality to high instead of ultra or something like that. So dead trigger in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let's see. Samsung Galaxy S10e right there. Let's click play in 3, 2, 1. And who's gonna win this? S10e again. So not a big margin, but you can still tell that when you go to game, it's faster on the S10e with the faster chipset. So now I'm gonna go through these apps again for a RAM management test, just to see if it keeps all the apps open. So that trigger, obviously it should have kept it open. It was the last app open. Subway Surfers, okay, still open. Temple Run 2, still open. Let's go to eBay, still open right there. Best Buy, still open. Amazon, still open right there. Let's go to YouTube. No reload so far, pretty nice. Snapchat, no reloads. Instagram, nope. So that's pretty good performance on the Pixel 3a. Not gonna lie, with that 670 processor and 4 gigs of RAM. I know it doesn't sound like too much, but I'm pretty sure Google is one of those Android phones that don't need too much RAM either, because I know for a fact that Apple's devices, iOS, it doesn't need too much RAM, and I'm guessing that Google doesn't need that much RAM either. That's why they have 4 gigabytes of RAM. And I'm pretty sure their Pixel 4 had 6 gigabytes or something like that. So it doesn't need too much RAM, and it still keeps up. I guess it's a software thing. I guess the software doesn't need too much because it is stock Android on the Google devices right there, the Pixel devices. So it was a clear win for the Galaxy S10e again, but not by too much. So it was around like 1 second, 2 seconds on the app that took the longest. Dead trigger, I'll say that took like around 3 more seconds, so not a big difference. But on the long run, I feel like the S10e would keep its speed for a longer time, just because that it does have the faster chip. You know, again, we just got Bixby for some reason. I didn't even say it. So overall, S10e wins. But the Pixel 3a is still a pretty nice device, and you will not lose out on a lot of features. Also, on the long run, as I said, Galaxy S10e is gonna keep its speed for a longer time. But the Pixel 3a, if you're planning on using a phone for just like 1 to 2 years at most, the Pixel 3a is still a perfect device. The $400 price point and all the nice features, the stock Android look, is just worth it. That $400 is worth it. But S10e obviously still wins. So I guess that's about it for this test. Don't forget to comment down below some video ideas or what you think. Which phone do you prefer? Do you prefer the Galaxy S10e over the Pixel 3a or the Pixel 3a over the S10e? Just comment down below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good day.